Imagine waking up one day and realizing that the job you depend on for survival is no longer enough to support the life you want. Rent is higher, food costs more, and the paycheck that once felt okay suddenly feels small. This is the reality many people are facing today, and by 2026, it will be even more obvious that relying on one source of income is one of the biggest financial risks you can take. The people who will build wealth in this new economy are not necessarily the smartest or the luckiest. They're simply the ones who learn how to create additional streams of income. The good news is that you don't need to be rich to start, and you don't need special connections. What you need is awareness, a willingness to learn, and the courage to start small. In this video, we're going to talk about 3 side hustles that have the potential to completely change your financial future if you take them seriously and stay consistent. These are not get-rich-quick tricks, but they are realistic opportunities that ordinary people are already using to improve their lives. And before we dive in, if you enjoy content about financial growth, money mindset, and building a better future step by step, make sure you subscribe to the channel and join this community because we talk about these things regularly. Now let's start with the first side hustle that is changing lives all over the world, and that is content creation. Just a few years ago, people laughed at the idea of someone making money by posting videos or sharing ideas online. But today, that world has changed completely. Every single day, millions of people open their phones looking for information, motivation, entertainment, or solutions to their problems. And the people who provide that content are building audiences that eventually turn into income. The amazing thing about content creation is that the barrier to entry is extremely low. You don't need a fancy studio or expensive equipment to start. Many successful creators began with nothing more than a smartphone and a simple idea. You could create content about personal finance, motivation, business lessons, side hustles, or even document your journey of trying to improve your financial life. At first, the numbers might look small. Your first videos might get 10 views, maybe 20, maybe even fewer. That can feel discouraging. But here is the truth that many beginners don't realize. Almost every successful creator started exactly there. The people who eventually succeed are not always the most talented. They're the ones who keep showing up even when the results are slow. Over time, when you stay consistent and improve your content, your audience begins to grow. And once an audience begins to trust you, many opportunities open up, such as advertising revenue, brand sponsorships, affiliate marketing, and selling digital products or services. Some creators who started as a small side hustle eventually turned their channels into full-time businesses. The second powerful side hustle that can build real income in 2026 is offering digital services. Right now, there are thousands of small businesses and entrepreneurs who know they need help online, but simply do not have the time or skills to do everything themselves. They need people who can edit videos, design simple graphics, manage social media accounts, write content, answer emails, or organize digital work. The interesting part is that many of these skills can be learned much faster than people think. You don't need a university degree to begin. With focused practice and the help of free tutorials available online, someone can learn skills like basic video editing, simple graphic design, or social media management in a matter of weeks. Once you have a skill, you can start offering your services to small businesses, content creators, or online entrepreneurs who need support. At the beginning, you may charge small amounts just to gain experience and confidence. But as your skills improve and your portfolio grows, your rates can increase. Many freelancers started by earning small amounts for simple tasks, but over time, they built strong reputations and now earn incomes that are higher than many traditional jobs. The reason digital services are such a powerful side hustle is because your skill becomes your asset. Instead of being limited to one salary, you can increase your income by improving the value you provide to others. Now let's move to the third side hustle that has created wealth for generations and still works today, and that is reselling. Reselling is one of the simplest business models in the world, but it can be extremely effective when done correctly. The concept is simple. Buy something at a lower price and sell it at a higher price. People do this every day with clothing, electronics, furniture, collectibles, and many other everyday products. Some individuals visit secondhand stores, flea markets, or garage sales and find items that are undervalued. They clean them, improve their presentation, take better photos, and sell them online for a profit. Others buy trending products in bulk and sell them individually through online marketplaces. What makes reselling powerful is that it teaches real business skills. You learn how to recognize value, understand demand, negotiate prices, and market products effectively. Many successful entrepreneurs actually began their journeys by flipping small items for profit. It might start with selling just one item and making a small gain, then 2 items, then 10 items. Over time, that small activity can grow into a reliable income stream. But there is one important truth about side hustles that people rarely talk about. Starting something new is not the hardest part. The hardest part is staying consistent when results are slow. Many people try something for a few weeks and give up too quickly. They upload a few videos and stop. They try freelancing for a short time and lose confidence. They sell a couple of items and decide it is not worth it. But the reality is that almost every successful person you see today went through a period where progress was slow and uncertain. Success often belongs to the people who simply refuse to quit. Imagine starting one small side hustle today that brings in just a little extra income each month. At first, it might not seem life-changing, but if you keep learning, improving, and staying consistent for a year, that small hustle can grow into something much bigger than you ever expected. The people who build wealth are not always the most gifted. They're usually the most persistent. They take action even when they feel unsure. They learn through experience, and they keep moving forward even when progress feels slow. So if there is one message I want you to remember from this video, it is this: your financial future is not fixed. One new skill, one side hustle, and 1 year of focused effort can completely change the direction of your life. If you found this video valuable and you want more content about building wealth, improving your mindset, and creating financial freedom step by step, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss the next video. And before you leave, I would love to hear from you in the comments. If you had to start today, which of these 3 side hustles would you choose? Content creation, digital services, or reselling? Your answer might be the first step toward building the future you want.